another episode of Chatty Broads with Becca and Jess.
Wow.
Good morning, broads. Well, it's kind of weird to think about like starting start the day off with a Miller Lite. if you're listening to this at 9 a.m., grab yourself a cold one.
Honestly, why not?
Just
the way things have been lately,
that's
just why
true.
not?
Just grab a frothy one and forget all the pain for just a minute.
Shit has been going bananas.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
This
Shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Wasn't
that Gwen Stefani?
Yeah.
We were just talking about
it. Full circle.
Full circle.
I saw a post today that said 2021 is the saddest year in the history of like some, I don't know how they come up with this, but it was like a
2022?
No, 2021.
Oh, last year. Okay.
And I was just reading that and I was like, get ready for 2022,
nope.
baby. It's just we're halfway through.
It was funny because I remember when 2019 hit and COVID and everything, and everybody was like, the worst year ever. There's 20, and then everyone was like, ready for 2020. Or no, it was
2021.
2021. Everyone was like, 2021, we're so excited. And then it was like worse. And then everyone's like, 2022. And it somehow is just like still getting worse. And you're like, what is happening, dude?
We're on a roller coaster.
How do you decide if a year is sad? Is it because they just do like a poll and they just go, "Are you sad right now?" And everybody goes, "Yeah."
Some sort of poll, and it was like the saddest year on record. And I'm like, how long has this poll been going on?
I never got the poll. Are you sad?
I didn't
Are you
get the
happy?
poll.
Are you medium?
I didn't get the poll. It's like that one we just read that said 25. If you use marijuana, you're 25% more likely to need emergency room care.
Probably.
And I read the article
people
and
do stupid shit.
Said this was based off of a 30,000 person crowd in Canada between the ages of like 18 to 65. And I'm like, well, this is just, you're applying like the Canadian mindset to the world now.
Yeah. Like I would have, your Grayson's like, I would have said, I'm good.
Well, I also,
and it would have been 1%, one tiny percent towards the, this is not true category.
Have you seen like Canadian TV of like satire of Canadians?
No.
Well, they're fucking crazy. Just gonna say it.
Shout out to the Canadian broads.
In the best way, but it's a whole different kind of crazy than what we have. And that's the thing, is it's different and it's unfamiliar to me. So it's extra crazy.
I will say, I have a couple close friends who are from Calgary, and they are some of the wildest people I've ever met.
Wild.
They're some of the wild. Like anytime I call my friend, he has a crazy story to tell me.
Well, and this is where I'm like, let's just remove marijuana. As a Canadian, 25% more likely to need emergency room care than myself.
I mean, you can't argue with the logic.
I don't think you could.
My buddy's a roofer. So just that alone. He walks on roofs all day. Dangerous. Wild.
Very wild guy. Very wild guy.
He's the guy that told me of one of the craziest getting pulled over stories ever. You want to hear it real quick?
Yeah.
So I call my buddy up. We talk like once a year. It's one of those. Like we just, well, how you been? We DM each other at some point and go, dude, what do you like? We got to catch up. We catch up. Last time we spoke, or I don't even know when it was, but he goes, dude, I have a crazy story to tell you. This happened yesterday. I'm like, well, what are you talking about? He goes, dude, he's in the roofing business. So he's the sales guy. He goes to roofs and he goes on the roof and he sells them the roof, whatever. He's like, I was on my way. And he's like, in Canada, everything's really far away too. So it's like, at least where I live, he's like, everything's an hour, 2 hour drive because you got to go out into the country where you're going to sell a roof. Anyway, he's like, I'm out there. I go to the person's house working on the roof and he's like, then I feel like I need to take a shit. But I'm like, it's okay. I'll just drive home. I'll get home in time and, so I can be relaxed at home. He's like, I get pulled over. And the cop is like sitting in the car for way too long. So he's like sitting there going like, this is bad. I really gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets pulled over close to home. So he's like on the verge.
He was prepping.
But he's also nervous because he's like, I don't want this cop to think I'm doing something shady by like getting out of the car and being like, I gotta take a shit, whatever. So he's just kind of sitting there. He said the guy comes up to the window and he kind of takes his information. He goes, I'll be right back. And he goes, okay. And he's like, I just make it quick. I got to go. And, and the cop's like, what did you say to me? Like there was attitude. And so he obviously probably takes longer. My buddy goes, dude, I didn't know what to do. I just sat there and I shit myself. And he's like, I was sitting in it for like 10 minutes before the cop came back. And he's like, and the cop came back and the cop was like, whoa, what is that? He's like, sorry, dude, I didn't know what to say. He's like, get out of here. And he's like, and then I had another 10-minute drive home. So he's like, I was in my own refuse for 30 minutes. And that's just one of the random many calls that we've had. Countless. He's gotten robbed out of his car. He's been in his car and 2 guys pull up on him, gunpoint. Oh, no, not guns, knives. He gets out. He starts fighting them.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
He starts fighting them. Then he didn't have time to put the car in park. So then the car starts going down the road on ice with no one in it. One of the guys assaulting him is running after the car to steal it. He's fighting the other guy. The car's spinning. The guy's slipping. Like that's just one of the many. Like he's a wild man.
This is what I'm talking about. Where like. This is not applicable. This is not a survey that needs like to be. These are
the individuals that we're
flagging
polling.
Marijuana in this survey as being the root cause of why you're 25% more likely, and I just feel like it's the wrong aspect to highlight. To me, the highlight is just Canadian. They just pulled 30,000 Canadians, and they're fucking crazy.
You guys are wild. I love it.
They wild, dude.
But
Canadians
we're grateful for the
wild.
story. I'm grateful for the stories.
You know what it is? It's because they're so nice.
Yeah,
it's because while this is all happening, they're all saying A. Like, I wonder how many times someone said, like, they're like, hey, give me all your money, eh?
Right. And the guy's like, come on, eh?
He's like, no. And he's like, hey, I'm not joking, eh? And they're like,
but don't stop being wild, Canadians, because the stories are legendary. And I really appreciate it anytime I call my buddy, knowing I have a good 30 minutes of just like, blow my mind. What happened last night?
You know what else? If people are doubting us, here's a point I want to bring up is we're known as the land of like unhealthy fast food, like insane fast food right. stuff. And a culture that loves it.
Right.
Now, here's the thing I don't understand is they have a food that's unavailable in the United States called poutine.
It's fantastic.
But it's too crazy for the US.
Really?
Our fast food industry looks at poutine and is like, that's crazy.
Do you think they look at it like it's too much? I mean, we have like nacho fries. It's
anywhere
the same
that's
version.
Cold, why don't we have
poutine? And Tim Hortons. Or Tim Hortons in America now?
No, and for those, I don't know what a Tim Horton is.
Tim Hortons is a kind of like a Dunkin' Donuts of Canada.
Oh.
But it's like classic. Like when you go to Canada and you have Tim Hortons, like it's just like you gotta have Tim Hortons because it's like grab a donut, grab a bagel, grab a coffee, Tim Hortons. It's like classic.
Tim Hortons is probably too good for America. But poutine is not. And I don't understand why we don't have it because it's just literally, for those who don't know, it's just like classic poutine would be French fries smothered in gravy with like pastrami on top of it. Just hot
Sounds
pastrami
like amazing.
mixed in there. And then you can mix it up with just various delicious meats, gravy and French fries.
Sounds unreal. Well, good morning.
All positive, by the way.
This is all positive stuff. We want more wild stories and poutine. What else do you? And Tim Hortons.
Maybe we should. Do we have any Canadians on this season of The Bachelor?
I don't know. I haven't seen any yet. Everyone apparently is from San Diego.
Look at Blake. Look at our infatuation with Blake. He's Canadian.
Happy, nice guy.
Also kind of crazy, but in a good way.
Wild man with the, yeah. Okay, guys. It is round 2. We got through half of the cast last week. As always, have a blast with it. I think we got everyone right. Was that right?
Yeah, that was right.
We got every single one right.
Every single one of them.
No, there's no question. We got everyone wrong. And when I say everyone wrong, I mean, I literally think we got like half of one.
The only thing we got close to was vibe. We got one particular vibe right.
It was like banker or like sales guy. We were like, it's kind of the same.
It was the dude from the New Jersey dude, or he was from the East Coast, and we were just like pegging him as some type of, we were like a fun time.
No, he was a twin.
That dude, but what was the vibe we were shooting off for him? We were saying he was like Joey Tribbiani.
Yeah, but we didn't nail like what he did or his age or where he's from.
No, because he didn't
that's
put
what we
any.
nailed.
The info
That's what we
was
nailed.
unavailable.
We nailed East Coast.
Yeah,
That's the only thing we
the
nailed.
East Coast, and then we nailed the vibe because we were saying he's like
Yes.
this good time,
Hey.
like how you doing type guy, and then the job was like the job description was like totally on par with that because it wasn't a real job. It was like some weird.
Well, no, he was just twin.
Oh yeah, I'm a twin. That was my
twin.
job. Yeah,
Yeah.
we were like, yeah, this guy.
This guy's great.
So that's the only one we got right.
That's the only one. Kinda. We said
There were
East Coast.
there were a lot of potential salespeople and a lot of potential personal trainers. So I thought we really nailed.
And we did. There wasn't a single personal trainer last time, which is
Not one, which
shocking.
makes
There's
no sense
always
to me.
like 5 to 7.
There wasn't a single pro athlete, which makes no sense to me.
There's always a couple. Ex-baseball player, football player, whatever.
What do you think we're gonna get in this one?
I think we're gonna finally get 1 or 2 personal trainers. I think we're gonna
Thank
get
God.
a dancer.
God,
I think we're gonna get a dancer, a personal trainer. I think we're gonna get a couple, and I think we're gonna get 1 engineer at least.
I hope so.
Are you ready to get into this thing?
Yeah, I am. I just hope. I mean, I can't imagine a season of The Bachelor without someone with personal trainer abs.
You can't.
You know what I mean?
You gotta have it.
They have to have it.
All right, here we go. Launching in first person, Justin Y.
Is this the twin?
I mean, it has to be.
It has to be the dude's twin.
It's literally him.
This is
First of all,
East Coast Italian hard. He's got the horn. He's got the Italian horn
No.
and the
Pepper.
rides. It's a horn.
wait, that's not a pepper?
No, my friend's half Italian and it's a thing.
What do you mean a horn?
It's a fucking horn. I'm gonna Google it right now. We're gonna find out
All
what
right.
it's from. But anyway, this
Guy has to be the twin.
he has to be.
He looks younger than his brother.
Look, I typed in Italian horn. Called the cornicello. Little horn or hornlet. Or the corno. Okay, what the fuck is it? It is symbolic of animal horns said to belong to the sacred moon goddess of Europe.
Whoa.
It's an Italian cultural symbol, but also this is some of these weird complexities to me because this is like pseudo-paganism next to the
Yes.
rhinestone crucifix, which I also love bedazzled crosses because that is also some crazy complex shit to me of
Yeah.
like iconography and like crazy. I mean, Jesus said to give away all of your wealth. You understand? The man was about wealth freaking distribution. Okay. And then there's this other thing to be like studded out in diamonds. It's complex to me.
Complex. All right, if we're wrong, okay, other twin. There we go.
No fucking way.
It had to be, bro.
First one.
It had to be.
Give me that.
First one.
Give me
other
that.
twin.
Wow.
Justin
We
Y is the
nailed it.
life of the party. He's hardworking, go glitter, enjoys clubbing in New York. So him and his brother was the same because they said the same thing. Clubbing.
Fun facts. I love this as a fun fact. He wants to learn how to salsa dance.
Okay. Wow. That's kind of a weird fact that you
That's a
want
weird
to do
fact.
something.
He loves the Lakers, which, you know what? Love your own team.
Yeah, be
buddy.
East Coast.
Love your own fucking team. And if Justin White could live in any other decade, he would choose the early 90s.
My God, we're old.
When was this kid born?
Dude, he's 24. So
he was born in 88?
98.
No, 98. What?
You know what's messed up about this? We're at the age now where kids are talking about, I wish I could live in a decade that we
Of our
lived
childhood?
in. Yes.
It was sick though, dude.
The 90s
because
was fire, but I'm
we
just
were
saying,
that
like,
crazy transitional childhood of like things that we now look back on and be like, that's crazy inappropriate.
but I'm curious a little bit.
And technology
I'm
developing.
like, why does Justin Y want to live in the early 90s? Like, it's kind of a weird one for like your average Joe.
Not the 80s or whatever.
like the 60s or 70s or something, but like the 90s? Like if you're maybe into music and you're like, oh, grunge music or something like that. But like if you're not, then it's like, what about the early 90s? Like what was something that's so epic to you?
Right? If like you look at mall culture.
Yeah, it was like
Like-
yeah, exactly. It was like Spencer's Gifts was big. Like what is
Like the 90s to me are encapsulated in Kevin Smith movies.
100%.
There you go. That's the 90s. You really want to go live in that?
Okay, broads, interrupting the bros. I am unapologetically 100% totally obsessed with my dog, Ashley, but not just her, with any pet I've ever had. Pets are family to me, which means there's been a few times in my life when I have spent more hours than I care to admit Googling obscure questions about their behavior. And as with any time you crowdsource information, the answers tended to be a little bit wild. Now, I leave all my pet questions up to Fuzzy, the telehealth service for all pet parents that offers 24/7 access to personalized pet care with vet professionals.
Fuzzy actually saved the day recently because a lot of you know one of our cats was missing. And then she showed back up out of nowhere. I was like, okay, how do I check in to make sure she's doing okay? All I had to do was go to Fuzzy. They walked me through the whole process. It was the biggest peace of mind. I'm happy to report she's healthy as ever. She was fine. But It's good to have that just like on hand. Getting a vet appointment, it can take
it's a whole thing.
I'm like, I can't wait 2 weeks to get in. Anyway.
So much peace of mind, so much convenience. From everyday questions to middle of the night emergencies, Fuzzy has the answers you need to keep your pets healthy and happy. You can even get vet recommended products that are handpicked just for your fur baby and are available only to Fuzzy members.
Right now, Fuzzy is offering our listeners a free 7-day trial membership. Go to yourfuzzy.com/chatty today to sign up. That's a free 7-day trial and access to exclusive member discounts on pet meds, supplements, food, and more at yourfuzzy.com/chatty. Again, that's yourfuzzy.com/chatty for your free trial of Fuzzy with access to 24/7 personalized pet care and vet recommended products.
All right, next, Kirk. Okay. Just guy.
Another God-fearing Christian.
God-fearing man. He's got the big cross on.
Mm-hmm. This one's a little more Celtic.
I'm kind of feeling East Coast then again. Because rocking a straight-up cross with no other jewelry is kind of East Coast.
It's not very West Coast vibes.
No. I get East Coast.
Not out of the shirt.
I get Boston.
Very Boston.
I get Boston and I get...
But like North Massachusetts, not Southie person.
He's a mass. Okay, so what does he do for work? He's an investments guy.
Yeah, I was about to say trust funds in some way. Like he manages money.
He manages money. Okay, here we go. College football coach in Texas. Bro, we could not be worse in this game.
In Lubbock, Texas.
He's a Texas football coach, and we said an East Coast finance guy.
We are really specific, too. Massachusetts finance.
Shit.
What else do we know about Kirk?
Oh, my God. Successful football coach is ready to finally go the distance. Kirk loves golf, but isn't very good at it. He never wears white while eating spaghetti. I mean, again, bad fact. Kirk would love to visit Santorini one day. I've been to Santorini. Fire. You should go, Kirk.
I love this. He's looking for an independent woman.
Classic.
But also someone who will be his teammate through the hardest of times.
That's always, I love these guys.
I want you to be independent until I fucking need you.
Yeah, exactly. I want you to get out of my hair until like I need someone to talk something about.
Okay.
Wants to go for the W.
Yeah,
also,
I saw that.
All the classic, football analogies. Wants to go for the W. Wants to go the distance.
We weren't far. He never wears white while eating spaghetti, so the man eats spaghetti-alite. And then over here, would love to visit Santorini one day. It all sounds Italian to
Greece,
me.
but
I was off. Santorini's in Greece.
Yeah. College football in Lubbock, Texas. All right, we were way off on that one. Next. Logan. Now, Logan...
I love the suede jacket.
Logan is from the South. And Logan is a pastor at a church or something like that.
I was going to say he's like an aspiring playwright.
To me, he looks like a church guy. That guy screams like cool church in the South.
Community theater guy.
Okay. I like that too. Because he has like the... it's
actory with the black shirt, hair, with a nice haircut.
But the teeth are brilliantly white. Mm-hmm. He's got like, to me, he's like that jacket. Yeah, if he's not like involved in church somehow, I'm gonna be devastated. So you see playwright,
theater of some sort.
Where was he from? I say the South.
I was gonna say I'm looking at like Oklahoma, Kansas, Arkansas,
Midwest.
That's not even, I don't even know what that is. It's just mid.
Okay, here we go.
Oklahoma is just mid.
Mideast.
It's just middle of the country.
Mid.
Like I think isn't Wisconsin smack in the middle of the country?
I don't really know what exactly is Midwest. I just know the type of people that are, and then I know what the South is, but I don't really know what considers like Midwest.
I agreed to drive to Wisconsin for a concert once, and my entire car had absolutely no idea where Wisconsin was. We thought it was one day away.
You thought it was like in Utah or like?
I thought it was like around Utah. I thought it was like right around Utah.
Like isn't it kind of near Vegas? Like,
Way
it
off.
definitely wasn't.
Didn't know till we left for the trip and printed the directions.
Stop.
And we had
So
completely
you didn't even like plan thinking where in America this is?
All of the people in the car all thought the same fucking thing. We're like, we're going to drive there. What? It'd be like a day? We're like, yeah, we're going to be there for this whole thing.
Little do you know it's 5 states away.
Way off. We were like, what?
Did you end up going?
Yeah.
So the trip went from like 3 days to like 2 weeks.
We also postponed leaving a day early because we didn't have any weed. And then we were like, well, we're not going to go on the road trip without some weed. I mean, like,
did you guys end up using emergency services?
So we lost a day already, not just to wait till we could get a connection. Because this was before we had cannabis clubs or anything. Like, you had to call somebody.
Sure.
And then, like, getting your club card just wasn't as easy. It was a little bit more of an ordeal. And then, when we left, we were like, wow, we already sacked a day. And then we found out it's going to take a whole nother day longer than we even realized. College, dude. Crazy times.
All right, well, here we go. Videographer in San Diego.
I don't even want to read his thing. This is a disappointment.
You let me down, Logan.
For real.
I was really hoping for something more. By the way, is the casting office located in San Diego? Like, what's with the San Diego
All these
thing?
dudes from San Diego.
Because
who
even
be
people
here.
that aren't from San Diego, they go on the show and then move to San Diego.
His lifelong crush is Elaine from Seinfeld.
Wow.
Logan loves corn dogs.
And he isn't afraid to skinny dip.
I may end up liking Logan because I have a long crush on Elaine from Seinfeld. I find her oddly sexy.
Incredibly endearing.
Oh, she's very much my, I have a,
Oh, dude, she's so likable.
Yeah.
I could totally see that. While he loves to hang with the boys, he's ready to trade in bachelorhood, find someone to grow in a meaningful way. His ideal woman is artsy, low maintenance.
And down to cuddle by a bonfire under the stars. I knew we'd get.
I can't get
Once
over.
I saw his fun facts, I knew we would get along.
I can't get over how every one of these guys, their ideal woman is kind of a dig. Every one of them is. It's not like I want. It's never like, I want her to. It's like all the great things. It's always like I want you to not bother me too much.
I love visualizing the conversations with the producer too, when they're like, "What are you looking for in a dream woman?" And he's like, "Well, someone low maintenance." You know what I mean? And they're like, and it's like a woman. He's like his producer, and she's like, "Yeah," and he's like, "You know what I'm saying? I just don't want. I don't want to deal with like drama."
Like I don't want to be
she's like, "No, totally." And he's like,
"Yeah."
"Yeah, so low maintenance. Like I just."
Yeah.
Like, let's have conversations if you need to have a conversation.
It's so obviously connected to like their last relationship.
You're going to wind up with the most unartistic, high maintenance.
Exactly.
I think almost everyone who goes home night one is low maintenance. Almost all of them.
I think
some
because
of them are way too. Some of them need way too much maintenance.
I also think the producers probably see like you're not high maintenance enough. You're not going to provide us much entertainment.
You don't have the right kind of torque.
No, we need high maintenance. Everyone needs to be high maintenance on this show, and if you're not, you're out.
All right. Well, good luck to this guy
Good luck to
finding his
Logan.
low maintenance queen.
Oh, Mario!
Great smile, Mario.
Great smile. Mario's just here for a good time.
This guy plays music.
Okay, you get music.
I'm getting elementary school music teacher.
Okay, yeah, like just a good time. Like he's got the ukulele, and the kids are like, yeah,
Shitty music all around it, but he can stand it, and he'll make it positive.
I like that. Oh man, I'm having a hard time reading him because I'm not getting finance, bro. I'm not getting like douchey vibes. I'm just getting fun loving vibes. And what kind of jobs are fun loving? It's like yours. What you just described is absolutely fun loving, but I gotta have my own opinion here. I'm gonna say
You don't have to. We can agree.
I'm gonna go opposite. I'm gonna say he has a really boring job. Like he's the nice guy at his really boring job. He's like a recruit, like not boring, but like he's like a
Insurance guy.
recruiter for some random like company or something. Like he's like works for Oracle and he recruits. All right, here we go. Where's he from? I'm going to say Midwest.
I was feeling pretty Midwestern.
That's a Midwest smile.
Chicago was my vibe.
Oh, Chicago's good. All right, here we go. Okay. Personal trainer, Illinois. Okay. Personal trainer. I mean, that makes sense. He's a fun guy.
I don't know why we didn't go for that.
I don't know why either. I think we forgot. Ball of energy, smile lights up the room. Yep, definitely. Self-work and is ready to be vulnerable and settle down and start a family of future basketball players. He's fit. Even if he isn't okay. He wants to make his mother proud. He's looking for a woman in tune with her emotions and someone to share a good meal with and a conversation with.
That's reasonable.
This might be the first guy we've run into that actually is looking for like
a stable,
just a good thing. Like he's like, I want someone who's in tune with her emotions and someone to share good. He's not looking for someone to get off his back, which seems to be all the other guys.
No, that's the other day. Like his expectations of, or at least what he's willing to put into writing or have someone else put into writing for him as a quote on what he's looking for in a woman. Like it makes sense.
It's like a mature response.
That's exactly right. It's like, yeah, okay. Someone who's tuned with their emotions and ready to share a good meal. It's like, this is all reasonable.
Because he's saying, I'm looking for someone to share life with, or the other guy says like, I'm looking for someone who does this thing for me.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
Mario seems to have the best head on his shoulders so far, in my opinion.
Tetris superstar. I bet he's mediocre.
A fun fact, but that's a fun fact.
But yeah, it's a fun one. I bet he's better. I bet he's into like life Tetris. Like how many suitcases can we put in the back of the trunk?
Mario likes to end his day listening to 90s R&B. To me, Mario is the guy so far that is just like a well-rounded. There's nothing that sticks out as like weird or like bizarre. He definitely seems to be like the most well-rounded dude so far.
Well,
all right, Mario. I like you. Fun times. This is the kind of guy you'd want to be on the show too. I think, let's see, make his mother proud. Okay, so maybe a mama's boy. I don't
definitely
know.
A mama's boy.
Which can be hard to please, right? I mean, if I don't know. Our mama's boys in general.
Above all, Mario just wants to make his mommy proud.
Man. Means he was loved. He was hugged a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next. Matt. Another great smile, another happy dude.
I'm getting Wisconsin.
Okay.
Wisconsin. I feel like a median in this way. Things are... is it medium or medium? I'm like, it's coming to me.
Okay.
Wisconsin is coming up.
I'm getting a W.
I'm getting a W. My guess is he's a Badgers fan.
What's that? What's a Badger?
It's one of the college. It's the mascot of one of the colleges out there. I forget what city it's in.
Okay.
Forget the name of the city.
What does he do for work?
Cheese. Cheese is coming up for me. A cheese factory. He works in a cheese.
I'm getting cheese. I don't know where this is coming from. I'm getting cheese. I'm getting cheese manufacturing.
Matt works in a cheese factory in Madison, Wisconsin.
That'd be insane. I'm getting cheese. I'm getting
cheese. Cheese. He's a cheese taster.
I'm getting Green Bay Packers.
Cheese sommelier.
I'm getting Brett Favre. What am I getting?
He tests the cheese. He tests Wisconsin cheese produced. I don't even know if it's produced in Madison, Wisconsin, but that's where I'm placing him.
Okay. I get East Coast.
Okay.
East Coast. I'm gonna say Rhode Island.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding.
The smallest of states.
No. I'm gonna say like just the East Coast somewhere, and he is a engineer.
Okay.
Shipping executive, and guess what, everyone? You guessed it. San Diego.
He's a successful young man who owns his own business, who admittedly prioritizes work over his romantic relationships in the past. Well, at 25, to have your own successful entrepreneurial business, you definitely have to prioritize work over a lot of things. But now that he has built his empire, big words.
Big words.
He's ready to find a woman to share it with.
He loves to make a woman laugh and wants to experience new. For Matt, vibes are everything. We can't wait to see if he vibes with Gabby or Rachel. Okay, so he doesn't say what he's looking for. He just wants good vibes.
Matt would rather vibe than dance to good music.
Okay. Matt has a pet betta fish named Tony.
Matt dreams of buying his mom a home
Another
wherever
mama's boy.
she wants.
All right.
Well, sounds
I
like
will
that
say this. Not much information
sounds
here.
For an empire.
I see what you're saying.
For
you're saying
having
if he
built
has
an empire.
he should be able to buy his mom a house by now.
Yes.
Because when I think empire, I think you could afford a house.
The term empire feels hyperbolic
Can we
to me.
tone down empire and say Matt has built his life? Can we say
Let's
maybe
have some
Matt?
humility here, Matt. I first am disappointed that you don't work in a cheese factory.
First of all, I hope you're a tycoon.
I created a fucking fantastic portfolio for you, a profile for you, and you've betrayed me.
A shipping executive who's built an empire.
First off, who decides to go into business for themselves and says they want to work in postal?
I'm guessing it's one of those things where it's like, when you work for a company and then you're like, I could do this.
What's that shipping one that makes like your life easier? It's on a ton of podcast ads.
ShipStation?
What if he's the guy who started ShipStation?
Whoa. I think he should. I think he could probably definitely like.
Yeah,
buy his mom a
if he
house.
started ShipStation, then he has an empire.
Here's
If you have an empire and you just dream of buying your mom a home, stop fucking dreaming about it and just buy it for her, dude.
Okay. Caveat.
His
mom wants a $70 million house by the beach.
What if she's indecisive?
What if she's super high maintenance?
She
and
doesn't
she's just
know what
like,
she wants.
No, I want an $80 million house in Bel Air. And he's like, Mom, I have an empire and I still can't afford that. Like, that's crazy. And she's like, that's what I want. We don't know the details here.
My brain was just tunneling down is in a world of delivery everything. It actually makes a lot of sense to start your own shipping company.
Oh.
Because shipping supplies, shipping material,
It's
everyone
not
ships.
sexy, but it's effective. And
Yeah, it's effective.
clearly
It's a
thing.
logical choice.
Yeah. All right, next. Michael. Michael. I'm having a hard time reading this guy. He seems more serious than the last two.
He seems way more serious.
The last two guys, much bigger smiles. I have no idea. I'm getting an older vibe off Michael.
I'm getting 30s.
Because what do we have before? We had 25 and 31. Oh, okay. Mario was a little older.
He's got some age around the
But
eyes, though.
Michael has he's in his late 30s. A little more mature, a little more chilled out.
Now is where I'm getting church vibes.
Oh, interesting.
Now is when I'm getting like youth group church vibes.
Okay.
But maybe as a volunteer.
Right, okay.
Maybe that's not his main gig. Maybe his main gig is managing. I had something there.
I'm getting someone in uniform. I'm going to say a fireman. That's my guess.
God.
He's 36 and he's a fireman.
What was on my mind was like a kid's photo place.
That's so random.
And I just was like, no way. That's not, why is that what
Why
my
is that what you're
antenna
thinking?
is picking up from the universe?
Why is that? Why are you getting that?
But because if there's anything I've learned from poker and all these things is I'm going to let it ride. I'm going to go with that. He manages a facility where you come take family photos with your children.
Got it.
Like the old Sears photos.
Pharmaceutical sales, Long Beach. I mean, God damn it. We suck at this.
You know what though? I would say someone who works if it had said like that he works in like a CVS, like he's a pharmacist at the CVS, that's similar vibes to like Sears photographer guy.
Pharmaceutical sales. He sells like medical equipment to hospitals.
He probably lives around me.
He probably does. I mean,
Long
same
Beach
city.
isn't very big. Yeah.
Michael says that parents love him. He's not afraid to admit that he is a bad cook and he loves Harry Potter and wants to visit Wizarding World.
I am confused by this though. This whole not consider himself a conventional romantic leads with logic over emotion.
That's a funny thing to like be specifically about in the description.
But his biggest ally is his own intuition.
Now, I don't think being a self-admitted non-romantic is a good way to lead off in a dating show.
Neither do I, but I am just confused by this. I use logic over emotion, but my biggest ally is my intuition or my feelings. I use logic over my emotions, but my feelings ultimately guide me. That's hard for me to understand.
I can't track that. Looking for a woman who's not afraid to get out of her comfort zone and try new things. Alongside him, a woman who's a go-getter. So
Michael loves Harry Potter and wants to visit his wizarding world.
A super logical non-romantic who loves Harry Potter and wants to visit Wizarding World. We got some colliding ideas here. Here's what I think. I think he's like into exciting, fun, emotive things. And I think that like he's trying to put out there that he's not that way or something. Cause it's like, I'm going, wait.
Michael is the type of dude who's probably killing it. Okay, this is my guess. Okay. 32. My guess is Michael owns his own home. My guess is like he's got a fantastic career and he's got a wonderful like personality. And he's one of those dudes where all these women who meet him in his life are like, why the fuck is Michael not locked down?
How's he single?
What's the situation here? And I guarantee you all his friends are in like serious committed relationships and they put his ass up to this and he went through the whole process and he has absolutely no idea what he's getting into.
And his friends are filling this out for him.
That's my read on Michael.
Yeah, 100%. And his friends are going, okay, let's say he likes Harry Potter, and then like, you know what I mean? And he's just going, I don't, okay, like whatever, I'll do it, fine.
He's like, yeah, chill, it's whatever.
Because the facts don't match, like they're two-sided. Like all these facts make no sense because they're like...
Michael says parents love him.
Right. That sounds like his friends said that about him.
It's like, he's literally the kid where your parents are like, he's a good kid.
Right.
No, everyone's like, yeah, of course.
No. I think they're saying that like when he dates someone, their parents love him.
Not like his friends' parents.
No. I don't think he's talking about random parents. I think he's talking about like mom, like when I meet your mom and dad, they love me. I think that's what he's saying.
He probably says please and thank you.
Yeah, got good manners.
He probably doesn't call people's parents by their first name. He probably calls them Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so.
He doesn't do what what we would do, which is like call your girlfriend or wife's dad like bro. He's got some good etiquette. What's up, dude?
What's up, dude? How's work?
And he's like, what did you just
What's
say?
shaking?
All right, next. Nate.
Now, when we go from Michael to Nate.
Yeah.
This is a big switch up right here.
Big difference.
This is a big switch up.
Energy is so different.
This is an entire generational switch up right here.
This guy is 10 years younger. Michael was 32, which felt young for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I felt 37 off Michael.
This guy's
21, 22.
Yeah.
I'm going to say he's 22 and I'm going to say this is our dancer.
This guy.
He's got fun energy. This guy, Nate is a dancer and he's also like does well on TikTok.
I've been reserving this card.
Okay, here we go.
Personal trainer.
Oh, another one this quickly after. Okay.
How the fuck can you have
what
this whole attitude?
Yeah, he's got a nose ring, right? So that's not a super like salesy thing. All right, so you say personal trainer, I say dancer / TikTok star. Here we go.
We're on similar vibes.
Electrical engineer.
What?
I mean, God.
The actual... And he's 33. Shut.
And he's older than Michael.
Shut all the doors.
He's older than Michael.
I'm done, dude.
And he's from Chicago and he's an engineer, dude.
I'm done. I don't even want to watch this season anymore. Wake me up when everyone's touching sand.
I don't understand.
How can we be this far off? The man doesn't have a single wrinkle under his eyes. How is this man in his 30s?
And how does he have a nose ring and long hair? Like I don't like every engineer you've ever met does not vibe like this.
You know what the fuck is going on here? This guy wakes up every day and he's like, life is a blessing.
That's what I'm saying.
He's like happy. This guy's just genuinely happy, and that's why we can't read him, Evan, because we don't understand it.
He's looking for a woman who is kind, adventurous, smart, and ready to complete his beautiful family. He also has a weakness for a woman who can make him laugh so hard his belly hurts.
We were off by a decade, Evan.
A decade and a mile when it comes to what he did for a living.
Completely. This is why I just don't... And I'm someone who believes our reads are never wrong. but we've been wrong
Even though
far
we've been
too
wrong every
often.
time.
Shh. Remember the very first one we hit? We called that dude as the other twin, and he was literally the other twin. And if you think Evan and I pay attention to this very much,
Yeah, you think that we know this stuff? This was
I can't remember. I have to look. There's a sidebar where I can still see everyone's names because I don't remember any of these people's names the second it's off screen. Let alone if I remembered that the twin actually looked like the other twin.
Wow.
But I'm upset.
All right, Nate, you fooled us bad. On to the next. Quincy.
Now, Quincy gives me fireman vibes.
Yeah, I like this. I like fireman. I'm going to agree with you on this. I
trust Quincy.
Yeah, he's mature. Quincy's mature. Where's he from?
I want to say Texas.
Okay. Yeah. Texas fireman's really good. I'm going to say, but we've been going with our hearts. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with logic at this point.
Go.
Salesman from San Diego. Like if we were betting, it's like, do you bet for the team you love or do you bet for the team you think you're going to win?
Yeah.
This guy has to be a salesman from San Diego. And if he's not, I'm pissed. God damn.
Life coach, Miami, Florida. And he's 25.
What?
No, he's not.
Dude, how is Nate 33 and Quincy is 25? This is confusing.
I don't.
Quincy loves high
hell
vibration
is that?
music. What even is that? Does that mean like EDM? Club music? Life coach. All right.
I'm upset by how far off we are.
We're so off.
Because, Evan, we're not even getting, let alone ages. We're just looking at people
We're
and we're off
decades
by
wrong.
a lot of time.
Here's how wrong we are. Decades wrong. When we only have like a decade and a half to be off, where we're talking, 20 to 35 is kind of the general window. We're off by a decade half the time. And not only are we off by a decade, we're off by a million when it comes to what they do. And then not only are we off a million when it comes, we're off half the country half the time. Like we're like San Diego. This guy is literally the full country away.
The guy we looked at and said he doesn't even look like he could drive a car is older than me.
He's older than everyone on the show so far.
The hell is that?
So confused. All right, next. Robbie.
God damn it, Robbie.
I don't know how to say
You
it.
slovenly fucking individual. Robbie is between jobs. Actually,
Robbie's between or a tech genius who like
That's
has
exactly what we're going.
has
Tech
a $3
genius.
billion
We're
company.
going tech genius from like like he's Bay Area.
Yeah, Bay Area guy. Okay, I'm gonna
Tech genius Bay Area. Or he's Silicon Beach bullshit.
Silicon
But
Valley
tech
billionaires
genius,
are if you just sort of like judge them on their looks,
this
they're
guy.
either people who like are definitely in between jobs or billionaires. Like you
Also,
can't judge him by
let's
its
be
cover.
honest, a waffle print Henley is just pajamas.
He's wearing
Pajamas.
He's wearing long johns.
Yeah, he's wearing pajamas. He probably wears like shoes that would just be like they're aggrandized house slippers turned into shoes all the time. He's a dude in college who wore his pajama bottoms, his flannel pajama bottoms to class more often than he wore regular pants. And the bottoms of them, the heels were just shredded to fucking bits because they were too long and he walked on all the heels because he doesn't care.
I think he looks like someone who you went to college with.
Definitely.
100%.
Definitely.
I'm going to say, so you say tech genius?
Yeah. But if he went to college with me, he's definitely not a tech genius.
Right. But I'm going to say.
He just loves trees.
Right. I'm going to say that he is a bartender in Los Angeles.
Absolute. Evan, I have to stop you. I want you to revise that. There's no way.
I know, but we've been so wrong that I'm shooting the opposite for the rest of this to go. I'm going opposite now. I'm opposite.
Well, I'm over here. How many tech geniuses have been on The Bachelor?
There's been like a couple guys. So my thing is like anything is my instinct. I'm going opposite now. So this is a bartender. You know what? No, I'm going to say aspiring actor in Los Angeles.
That was literally.
That feels pretty good.
Literally the verbatim advice from my therapist today.
It was like anything you do the opposite.
Anything you're feeling like doing, do the total opposite. That's what she told me.
She's like, your track record clearly shows do the opposite.
Mm-hmm. That's literally what she told me.
Says the guy who said, I'm so perfect, I don't need therapy. And she said, do
She's
the opposite
blowing
of
my
everything you
mind.
think.
Dude, it's actually been really crazy the last few days, but yeah.
Holy shit. Okay, Robbie, are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Magician in Los Angeles. I was close. I will say, I was the closest we've been this entire time other than other twin.
Let's be honest.
I said actor in Los Angeles.
Being a tech genius is sort of like being a magician.
So I bet he works at the Magic Castle. Robbie is an impressive and accomplished magician who has stories of unconventional life and experiences no one would believe.
He's an advanced scuba diver.
Okay, when he's in a relationship, he's fully in and loves hard. He's hoping Gabby and Rachel like magic because he's got some tricks up his sleeve. Went to elementary school.
There are so many things about Robbie that just warm my heart right now. Robbie went all through elementary school and high school only learning it in French. But the very last thing, the last
fact is incredible, dude.
Robbie wants to live in a home with secret rooms and hidden tunnels in it.
By the way, I like that he clearly wrote it too, because it's like he didn't just say Robbie wants to live in a home with secret rooms and hidden tunnels. He added in it.
Yeah.
Which clearly shows that like he wrote it. Like, I want to live in a home with secret rooms and tunnels in it. A magician. Now we're talking. Wow, Robbie's not a real person. I think Robbie doesn't exist.
I really, for the sake of the franchise, I hope Robbie goes far.
There's no way this guy makes it past the first 3 episodes.
They're gonna keep him on just for. He'll have a good entrance. I bet he'll have a good entrance. He'll do some
sort of like he'll poof out of something or cut someone in half or do something like that. Wow. Well, can I say? The new strategy is working. We got close.
Let's embrace the new strategy.
Next.
Got the burps.
Ryan
looks like he has to fart.
He's holding it back.
First and foremost, how many photos do they take in this session? This makes me like Ryan immediately, though.
Ryan is an ex-athlete. And if Ryan's not 48, like, I don't know what to do with
Ryan's
myself.
definitely watched. They're going to say Ryan's 21.
No. If Ryan is in his 20s, I'm going to freak out.
If I've ever seen a football coach or a personal trainer.
If this guy isn't a personal trainer or an ex-NFL player.
Isn't from San Diego and either an ex-NFL.
No, he's Midwest. He's from the Midwest. First of all,
now living in San Diego.
Oh, that's what they're kind of doing, right? They're saying hailing from.
Yeah, no one that they've shown from San Diego
is born and raised in San Diego.
No.
Okay. He's hailing from San Diego because that shirt just says San Diego.
Because all the people born in San Diego look like fucking Robbie.
Right, that's true. They're absolute burnouts.
And this dude lives there, but he moved there.
Because if you were born in San Diego in like the 80s, you're not you're not clean cut sales guy.
Ryan also looks like a guy who laughs like this. He goes, ha ha! And also, I think he loses the control over the volume of his voice when he's had more than a couple drinks.
And here's another thing that
we have
Ryan
in common.
has.
We have that in common, Ryan.
If this has to be the case. No matter what Ryan does, Ryan has a watch that's way too fucking big.
Thank you.
So big.
What is with that?
I don't know. It's like a
scuba
diver's watch.
Large timepiece. Like when women do it, I kind of get it.
Well, it kind of works. But it's like
he's contrasting a little petiteness with like a giant.
But he's got a face of a watch that you could drowned in. It's literally this big, and the chain is huge.
This is my vibe, correct me if I'm wrong, but when guys have watches that are way too big, it's like when your truck is obscenely large.
Yes. And he has a massive truck.
It.
All right, what do we think? Oh, we already kind of said, right? He's got to be an athlete, ex-athlete. Here we go.
Something like that.
Investment director in Boston.
Massachusetts.
Okay.
At least
36. At least he's 36.
At least he's the oldest dude to come on the show.
Yeah, at least he's 36. Because if this guy was in his 20s, I would have literally just closed the episode right now.
Also, though, now that we know he's from Boston, this dude totally looks like a shitty ass person from Boston. Sorry for anyone who's from Boston, but literally,
Not a great
I can
reputation
say
over
it
there.
because they're called massholes
Right.
And this dude looks like a fucking
He
masshole.
gets
now
in
that we know
fights.
he's
He's
from
gotten a
Masshole.
lot of bar fights.
I bet he's a great time until he's fighting you.
Yeah. He wants the kind of love that
And
is.
the first, sorry, but the very first sentence justifies this. He's ready to. He's 36. He's
You're
ready
right.
to settle down and get wifed up.
Like, hey, I'm ready
This
to
dude
get
has
wifed up.
definitely spent the last 25 years of his life drunk at night,
But like wifed up is
but
such
in like a
just
really
like
fun way, and only the way Irish Bostonians can do it.
right. But wifed up is such a like.
Yeah.
I'm ready, the old ball and chain now.
Him and the twins are gonna get along big time.
Yes. Look at this. He wants the kind of love that is a 24/7 head over heels best friend, roll on the floor laughing, make out in the type of rain relationship.
Yeah. Same.
Like that is an insane thing to say.
It is a hilarious thing to say.
Because it's like obviously everyone wants that, but it's also like just a wild thing to
it
say.
totally matches the personality I'm picking up off of in this too. Imagine him as an investment director when he's like, I bet he gets people to make all kinds of crazy investments.
Yeah, but he's fun and he's just kind of wild.
I bet he's the high risk investment director too.
He's just like, we're gonna go all in, boys.
Oh, nothing but venture.
He's a proud Botox enthusiast.
I love that.
So he's just like, I am a wild man and I get shot up all the time.
hopes
And he
to-
loves pineapple.
Stop, because you just skipped the middle one, which is that he hopes to open his own dog rescue and
See, for
shelter
me, that's
someday.
bullshit. That's a pickup line. That's what he uses at bars.
And here's how he says the last line. I love pineapple.
I fucking love it.
I fucking love pineapple.
Like pineapple in my drinks, in my vodka sodas.
We had, so this was my buddy. We had this joke at work where he always retold some story he overheard of a guy at a gym where he was hitting on a woman, and he's like, "What do you do for what do you do for a living?" And she was like, "Oh, I'm a dentist." He goes, "A dentist? A dentist?
A dentist.
I love that. I fucking love that. Would you clean my teeth sometime?"
Oh my god.
And we've always just been like that voice of like, "Oh, I love that. I fucking
love that. No one ever said like, I love that you're a dentist. Like,
I fucking love pineapple."
Look, I got a big heart. Okay.
You think he's
I
gonna come
want to
out?
own my own dog and rescue shelter someday. Okay. I'm a loving guy. I got a lot of love to give. Okay.
I got two things you need to know about me. Okay, I love clams. I love pineapple.
I get a bit of Botox. Sue me.
Don't ever take my fucking parking space though. Don't ever. I'll take the wheels right off your car.
All right. Next, Spencer. Is this our athlete? Look at the neck on this guy.
Spencer looks like Zac Efron's body double for all the movies he's ever been in.
I mean, dude, Dr. Eyebrows.
for real. If that is Zac Efron's known for anything, it's not that he was in that Disney musical, High School Musical bullshit. It's his eyebrows.
I mean, this guy's just brow town, dude.
And very clean teeth.
Super clean teeth. I'm going to go San Diego
Dentist.
again.
San Diego dentist.
San Diego dentist. Fuck you.
San Diego dentist. I will fuck you.
I'm a dentist. I love that.
I love that. I fucking love that.
I'm going to say, oh, you know what? Fireman.
San Diego fireman.
Maybe not San Diego, but fireman for sure. Look at the neck on this kid.
I'm going Chicago.
Okay. I'm going to say San Diego fireman.
I'm going Chicago construction.
I like that too.
All right.
Here we go. Venture capitalist Chicago.
Chicago!
Venture capitalist. Wow. You nailed
Nailed
Chicago, bro.
Chicago. Give me that.
Let's go.
Give me that all day.
At this point, it's either San Diego or Chicago.
At this point, yeah. Illinois or Southern California.
Is there a reason why Chicago and like are those the two casting offices? Like
I don't know.
understand what's going on.
No.
Nothing makes Spencer happier than seeing the Detroit Lions win. Spencer gets a lot of compliments on his eyebrows, and Spencer thinks EDM is ridiculous.
Nothing makes Spencer happier than seeing the Detroit Lions win.
His ideal woman is active, outdoorsy, and adventurous. She must also have a great sense of humor and a great laugh to match. What if he meets like the dream girl and then she laughs and he's like, "Ooh, it's not gonna do it. That's not gonna work. I need a good laugh. That's a bad laugh."
That's not a belly laugh.
He's not your typical let's grab a drink kind of guy. So hope. Wait, what? She also must have agreed. So Spencer says he is not your stereotypical let's grab a drink kind of guy. So hopefully Gabby and Rachel are ready for a fun that he's okay. So he's the guy who's like, I'm going to take you on a hike and stuff.
He's ready to surf. They're making it sound like he serves drinks.
Well, they're clearly he clearly really wants them to know that he's adventurous and not your normal guy, which means he is normal.
Mm-hmm.
Any guy who's like, I'm not normal like that, it's like means you're absolutely normal.
I bet he wears boots all the time.
Yeah, his jeans are too tight. He's really big, and so it's just
really tight jeans, really big guy, and he wears boots.
He loves white jeans that are too tight with like those kind of suede boots you get from Zara
and furry sweaters and shit. I'm not into that. Next, but we nailed where he was from. Tremaine. Tremaine's patterns, but the patterns aren't doing it for me.
You don't like the patterns?
It's too much cross stitch.
Okay. See, I'm getting.
Fuck, dude, I don't know. Tremaine is stumping.
Ooh, I'm gonna say he's 26.
Okay, I like that.
He's 26.
I'm going. I like that you're going 26. I'm gonna try to cover our bases here. And I'm gonna go 31.
Okay. And I'm going to say he is from the South because I'm thinking I'm not getting with that suit vibe. I'm not getting San Diego.
No.
So it could be Chicago.
I'm going Pacific Northwest.
We've gotten a lot of Chicagos. I'm going to say Pacific Northwest. Okay. So you're going like Seattle.
Yeah. Okay. That's literally what I was thinking. Seattle. Okay.
I'm going just South because I don't think we've had any Southerners really other than the Texas guy. So I'm going to go South. And I'm going to say that he is a real estate agent in the South.
I like that. I do like that. I get the feeling Tremaine's trying to sell me something. I'm going to go solar panels.
Okay.
But in the Pacific Northwest, which is not a hot market.
Not a hot market because there's not much sun there.
But if anyone could sell you one, it's Tremaine.
Here we go. Crypto guy.
Illinois.
Wow.
This man smashed big on fucking Dogecoin. This guy, you're wondering who had the AMC stock?
This guy had Dogecoin.
Top of AMC.
He had Dogecoin in 2019.
The dude had the GameStop he had GameStop stock because he believed in the company.
Unfortunately for him, it's been a very bad 3 months.
Unless he cashed out heavy. Which everyone, just so you know, I'm investing in Bitcoin because if you think that shit's going away, you're fucking wrong. So invest in it.
Who knows?
And drive my fucking investments up.
So invest in it, please, because it is in the dumpsters right now. Okay,
but so is everything else.
Right. She will be intelligent. Wait, Terminator is looking for a loyal woman who will love him for the hustler and hard worker that he is. She will be intelligent, respectful, funny, and because nothing turns him on more than a woman who can take a joke. Okay. And bonus points if you can talk crypto.
The second woman says NFT, it's over.
Wait, so he's into crypto, but he doesn't like NFTs.
No, he's saying it's game that's it.
Like he likes it. Got it.
He's going to be all over that.
He would love to snuggle with a baby cheetah. Doesn't like sweets.
I'm not thinking Tremaine goes very far. Tremaine's going to cause problems in the house. I'm just going to say that.
Tremaine is one of those guys who crypto is his life.
Yeah. But he's going to talk about blockchains with the wrong person.
And the guy's going to be like, what?
They're going to just write him off. And then he's going to talk shit about some of those guys too. That I guarantee you, Tremaine gives me the vibes of he's going to talk shit about someone to one of the girls. And it's going to cause one of the first waves of house drama early on. Night one. That's what I'm putting money on.
All right.
I'll put my 69 units of Dogecoin on that.
I think that he's going to walk in there. He's going to make some joke. And he's going to talk to one of the ladies about crypto, and they're going to be like, I don't really know. I don't really follow that stuff. I'm here to talk about our relationship. He's just going to be like, He's gonna be like, wait, what?
Can we start making Dogecoin bets because they're worth like fractions of pennies now?
0.08, 0.09. I think.
Yeah. So 69. We'll always make 69 unit bets. But I own 69 units of Doge.
Got it.
So I'm willing to bet my entire
When did
Doge
you buy it?
fortune during the whole Dogecoin thing.
When it was big.
Me and my friend were laughing about it. We were like, I'll buy 69 units.
Right,
and I was
right.
like, I love that mentality. I will join you.
Insane.
And it was when it actually cost us money. That was the hilarious thing.
Right. It was actually
it wasn't like tons
$100.
of it, but it was like, like it wasn't fractions of pennies. I'll tell you that.
Right. All right.
And my Doge holdings, whenever I log into Robinhood, it's just red.
Yeah, it's just gone.
It doesn't matter if I'm up, it's red.
Tino. Hey.
No. Yes.
T-Bay. What do we feel about Tino? I'm gonna say Tino.
Personal trainer.
What?
Personal trainer.
I like you're going opposite with it. He's not very like big.
I really want us to nail the San Diego personal trainer.
He's a San Diego guy. 1000% he lives in San Diego.
The last guy who was a personal trainer threw us because his neck is too skinny. This guy's neck is large, and I'm guessing personal trainer. In San Diego.
San Diego salesman. I gotta get one.
He has San Diego vibes.
San Diego salesman. Playa del Rey general contractor.
All right.
Okay.
All right. We got California.
Yeah, okay. He enjoys reading the Wall Street Journal. 90% of what he eats is meat. Okay. And he dreams of surfing in Bali. Okay.
Same.
Sick.
He wants a meaningful connection that will set the groundwork for him and his future wife to be great parents, because for Tino, family is everything. He sounds a lot like Dom from Fast and the Furious.
And he wants 4 kids. Wow.
I bet he loves Fast and the Furious. I love Fast and the Furious.
Okay. Family. All right. So just kind of a California broski. General contractor though, so construction guy. Okay. I'm not, I'll be honest with you, kind of bored.
Yeah, I'm kind of bored.
There's just nothing.
I'd honestly rather talk about Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, I'm bored with this guy. No offense, Tino. Nice guy, but just like nothing here to work with. Next. All right.
Tyler! What's up?
Tyler, let me say something to this, man. You have a big name.
You have a big vibe, too.
You big vibe. Look at that. I mean, he's literally... Tyler's leaning hard. He's halfway down the screen right now. His shoulder's gone.
Why are people named Tyler such fucking Tylers?
Why is it... there is no name for this guy other than Tyler. Big dude, you have big shoes to fill, man. Like if I were you, I would consider changing your name before you go on the show.
We've got this big fat arm sleeve. I'm going Florida. Florida is just screaming at me right now. All my signals are screaming Florida.
I love Florida, but because I don't trust my instincts, I'm gonna go south again.
Florida is in the south, dude.
Okay, you're right. Oh, you know what? He has a palm tree tattoo.
Is it a palm tree?
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, yeah, it is a palm tree.
Okay, so then he is... Oh, fuck. Did you see it?
No?
Okay. Well, I said south. You said Florida. What does he do? I didn't see what he does.
Fuck, Tyler. I'm going nightclub promoter.
Okay, love that. I'm going to say he is the opposite. He's going to do something boring. He is... Not boring, but he's going to do something like...
Like an English teacher?
No, he's an accountant from the South. I just got to go opposite. I got to go opposite because my instincts are so wrong.
Let's go.
Small business owner in New Jersey.
What the fuck?
He's
Why
an
are all
Italian
these 25-year-olds?
stallion.
What?
Wow. Okay, he's an Italian. What's his small business? He wants to find someone who will be vulnerable with him and open about what's on his mind. No,
Well,
no
what's on
surprises.
her mind.
Oh, what's on her mind?
No
Sorry.
surprises, please. I can't. I love this ending. He's ready. He's ready to go big, so we hope that doesn't send him home.
I love it. He goes, hey, you could open up to me, but just make sure it's not gonna like be dramatic or cause me problems. No surprises, please.
I love fun facts about me. Fun facts about Tyler. He's
Holy
not
shit.
a good multitasker. Tyler likes country music that he can dance to.
He dreams of visiting every park in the MLB.
I kind of like that one, but that's like such an
wild.
old man. It's such an old man dream.
Wow. I'm a big fan of Tyler. Tyler is. So what's a small business? What? I mean, I gotta know what the small business is.
For real.
That's so mysterious.
I can't
What do
believe
we
he
have?
describes himself as an Italian stallion.
That's amazing. Tyler's gonna be a good time. Tyler's a party. Tyler's like, yo, what up?
Tyler and the twins are going to fight.
Yeah, 100%. Or they're gonna be best. Oh, you know what it is? They know each other.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, well, my boys. I saw you at the nightclub the other night. Tyler parties.
Tyler parties.
All right, here we go. Next, last one. Zach. Oof. Zach is very detail oriented. That's the vibe I get. Zach gets pissed when details are not addressed. He's smiling, but he's pissed.
Zach gives me aspiring actor Hollywood vibes.
Did you see it?
No?
Okay.
But that's my vibe.
I get. Okay, I'm going to go back to just what I feel now. I'm
Go.
not going to go. The opposite thing wasn't working. I'm going to say an accountant in San Diego.
Okay.
He's chill, but he's like really on top of things. A tech executive in Anaheim Hills.
We got California, though.
we got California.
25, though?
Dude, there's no way that. Well, I guess so.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No. Old-fashioned romantic. His perfect woman is compassionate, kind, and ready for romance because Zach has decided is excited to lay it on thick.
He loves his mama, his dogs, and football, but promises he has more love to go around.
He would love to be Spider-Man for a day.
Do you think he lives with his mom? Sorry, that's actually, it says he wants to be Spider-Man for a day.
I would say this. I would say he says his mom lives with him.
Zach loves beach volleyball and is a master of the Top Gun high five. First off, I love what you just said.
You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
and I
He lives
love
with his mom,
that.
but he says his mom lives with him because it's his apartment.
I really love that.
But she moved in with him not because she doesn't have a house. It's because he needs help with laundry.
Yes.
And he doesn't like doing that kind of stuff. So originally we were in this anal retentive kind of like vibe. Originally we were feeling this. I think now we're getting
I think we just dialed it in.
but he's a tech executive, which is no joke.
No, but he needs someone there to make sure that everything else goes well so he can focus on those things.
Here's my total take on Zach. Zach needs a woman who boosts his ego.
Yeah.
He needs someone to tell him that he's a badass.
Mm-hmm.
And his mom fulfills that role right now.
Totally.
Wow. Okay. I mean, what a crew. What a crew. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I will say this. I don't really see any like, oh, this guy's a front runner.
No.
Nothing's jumping out to me as like the total package deal. I feel like there's a lot of like good ones, but nothing's hitting me like as in like, oh, he's gonna be, you know.
There's no screamers.
It's a mixed bag.
There's
Yeah.
no screamers for me on this one.
There's also no like crazy characters.
We'll see.
I mean,
think
from the examples, like we're not seeing like pizza vibes, and we're not hearing like quirky stuff. Where it's all like normal jobs.
Other than the twins,
and then there's a couple like there's like a life coach, and there's like a
NFT guy.
Could be quirky. That's true.
I bet Zach and the NFT guy are just gonna piss each other off.
100%. Because Zach's gonna be like, I actually know what's going on, and he's going, and then NFT is gonna be like, no, you don't get it. What's going on because you're, operating in an archaic, and they're gonna be like, they're gonna fight about like what's really going on. What are we, 2 weeks out?
2 weeks?
2 weeks out. Next week, it doesn't start, I think, the week after. All right, y'all.
Lot to marinate, you guys. Lot to marinate. I'm excited.
Yes. I'm actually really excited. I'm excited to jump back in. It feels like it's been a million years.
It really has. What the hell is up with that?
Doesn't it feel like it's been 3 years since we did the show?
I felt like it was nonstop. There was The Bachelor was always on TV, and now it feels like there hasn't been anything.
Well, we skipped one, right? Or no? Did we?
I can't remember.
Did we do it? I honestly don't even remember at this point.
I don't remember.
I don't even remember.
I don't remember. I feel like the last season I remember was Katie's season, which is crazy.
Which is like 2 years ago.
Yeah. Katie and Blake is the last season I remember. Everything else I blacked out.
Well, when was Clayton?
Who cares?
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm excited to get back in.
Actually, Clayton's was last year, right?
That was last
Cassidy
year.
was on it.
Yeah. Crazy.
What do I mean? Who cares? I loved God.
It's going to be awesome. I'm excited. Love you all.
Thank you,
2 weeks away. We're going to jump in. It's going to be sweet. Back to the OG Chatty Bros analysis. Bro analysis. Not a lot of like high level thinking, more shooting from the hip, random judgments, kind of a shit show, but that's our style, baby.
You know who I want to have on as a guest? Jesse Palmer.
Yeah.
I bet he'd vibe with us.
I think he'd vibe with us.
We should check our DMs.
We should check this.
Hit us up.
He's just like, hey guys, love to come on.
Who knows?
That's our luck. Well, love you guys. Have an amazing weekend. We love you all so much. We're looking forward to getting back into the OG style with you guys. It's going to be fun. Peace and love. NFT's out. Chat soon.
Peace.